Ned Eckersley passed 1,000 runs in the LV County Championship for the first time as he scored his third 100 of the campaign on the opening day of Leicestershire's latest match with Worcestershire at Grace Road. Eckersley was in early after the home side lost Greg Smith in the fifth over as he gave Alan Richardson his 50th championship wicket of another excellent season with an edge to Moeen Ali. Although the pitch was a green one, acting Leicestershire captain Josh Cobb thought that there was enough for the batsman in it to have a go first, and not for the first time this summer, Eckersley made the most of anything he was offered as his star shone brightly for his side again with some early boundaries. By the end of the day, he'd scored in the region of 500 runs more than any of his teammates this year, the next best being Niall O'Brien, who made a rather fortunate 31 here when his luck ran out as he edged Joe Leach to Daryl Mitchell. Shiv Thakur began this season well, but has struggled for runs of late, and having scored 9 this time, he was plumb in front to Shaikh Chowdhury, playing for some turn that wasn't forthcoming. This shot carried Eckersley beyond 1,000 first-class runs in what has been a golden summer for him. But he was given a life soon afterwards as he was spilled in the slips by Ali off Jack Chantry when on 29. So the left-armer decided to do it all himself instead by removing Tom Wells' LBW, a wicket which left Leicestershire on 94 for 4 after 40 attritional overs. The only batsman who was able to make use of the conditions was Eckersley, and he got to the 50 mark for the 6th time this season with a delightful straight drive bringing him his 9th 4 from his 116th delivery. It had certainly been hard work. But that's the nature of the job, one which the 24-year-old former Middlesex second-team player has done extremely well this year. His side have not won a single championship match, yet he has put in some tremendous performances, ones which now took him beyond 1,000 runs in the 4-day game this season, a brilliant effort in a struggling team. Cobb has had an opposite year to that, although he is at last finding a semblance of form. He struck a 40 in his last innings, and he'd made 44 here before he unwisely drove Ali to Tom Fell to end a developing 5th wicket partnership which added an important 92 runs. Eckersley maintained his progress, and this boundary took him close to another ton, one which arrived off his next ball as he took a single off Graham Sesford to get to 3 figures for the 3rd time in Championship cricket this summer. He needed a patient 222 balls for this one, which showed just how hard he'd had to work for his runs, even though he'd struck the rope 14 times. Alas for him, he couldn't go on and fell to the second new ball as he played on, trying to leave a delivery from Richardson alone. He was done on another excellent 106. That had been made out of a total of 226 for 6, which became 241 for 7, when James Sykes on 14 turned Chantry to Ali at a well-placed short mid-wicket. With the best part of 9 overs of the day remaining, Worcestershire may have been hopeful of finishing off their opponent's innings before stumps were drawn. That was not to be, however, as Ollie Freckingham made an unbeaten 22 out of a stand of 29 with home debutant Ben Rain. They saw their side through to the close with a score of 270 for 7. A slow day, but a memorable one for Eckersley, who's kept his side going in this game thus far. A 3rd batting bonus point is the next target for the home team on the 2nd morning.